What if I told you vampires were never meant to be romantic? Before Dracula, before Twilight, before capes, castles, and eternal love, there was fear. Real fear. Tonight, we go back to where the vampire legend truly began. Not in Hollywood, but in cold villages, candlelit homes, and freshly dug graves. Close your eyes and imagine Europe in the Middle Ages. No electricity, no modern medicine, no understanding of viruses or bacteria. When someone died unexpectedly, people didn't say infection. They said something far more terrifying. They said, the dead are not staying dead. The word vampire comes from Eastern Europe, particularly the Slavic regions. In the 17th and 18th centuries, reports of revenants, the returning dead, spread through villages in places like Serbia and Romania. Families claimed that recently buried relatives were coming back at night. Livestock were found drained of blood. Neighbors became pale, weak, and then died. And when villagers opened graves to investigate, they found bodies that didn't look the way they expected. Here's where history becomes chilling. In several documented cases from the early 1700s, especially in areas under the Austria-controlled Balkans, officials actually recorded vampire investigations. Yes, official investigations. One of the most famous cases involved a man named Petar Blagojevich in 1725. After his death, villagers claimed he returned and killed 9 people. When authorities exhumed his body, they reported something disturbing. His skin appeared fresh. There was blood at his mouth. His body had not decayed the way they expected. To modern science, this is normal post-mortem bloating and fluid purge. But to 18th century villagers, it was proof. They drove a stake through his heart, and according to reports, blood flowed. Panic spread across Europe. Newspapers in Vienna began publishing stories about vampires in the Balkans. Scholars debated them, priests condemned them, and fear turned into something bigger, a cultural phenomenon. But here's the twist. Many historians believe vampire hysteria was caused by something very real: disease. Rabies, for example, spreads through bites. It causes aggression, sensitivity to light, and difficulty swallowing, eerily similar to vampire traits. Tuberculosis made victims pale and weak, as if something were draining them. And during plague outbreaks, multiple family members often died quickly, convincing communities that one undead relative was attacking the rest. Without medical knowledge, people created explanations, and the vampire was born. But the legend didn't stay in villages. It evolved. In 1897, Irish author Bram Stoker published Dracula, inspired partly by Eastern European folklore and the historical figure Vlad the Impaler of Wallachia. Stoker transformed the vampire from a rotting corpse into something seductive, intelligent, aristocratic. Count Dracula wasn't a rotting villager. He was charm hiding horror. And that version changed everything. From there, vampires became icons. Silent film gave us Nosferatu, a shadowy monster with rat-like features. Later adaptations made vampires elegant and tragic. Eventually, they became romantic heroes. But beneath all of that, the original vampire wasn't beautiful. It was a reflection of human fear. Fear of death, fear of disease, fear of the unknown. And maybe that's why the legend survived, because even today, we fear what we don't understand. We fear what hides in the dark. And deep down, we still wonder, what if the stories started for a reason? This was part 1, the origins of the vampire. In Part 2, we'll explore vampire hunters, rituals of protection, and the shocking ways people tried to stop the undead. Because history isn't just written in books. Sometimes it's buried underground. If you enjoyed this journey into dark history, stay tuned. The night is just beginning.
Hi, this video is for educational purposes and was edited and structured by me using AI tools.